Hello LTU fans, come on in because we have an episode today full of thrilling segments like both soccer teams back on the pitch, hockey interviews, and so much more. So get set because LTU Sports Report starts right now. Hello everyone and welcome into LTU Sports Report. Pleasure being with you today. I'm your host Dylan Morello. This show is presented by Lawrence Technological University and we are sponsored by Henry Ford Sports Medicine. So with the school year almost underway, athletes have been slowly trickling onto campus. Right now let's look at the women's soccer team's start to the season with this year's first practice report.
Hi, I'm Andy Richards, head women's soccer coach here at LTU. We've been in pre-season training for about 10, 11 days now. It's hot, it's sweaty, we've all got sunscreen on, but we're surviving. We've got a couple of kids who've got one or two niggly injuries, but overall we're pretty healthy. Things are going well. We've got a good little bit of momentum going, and kids are also looking forward to starting class on Monday, and then the real season starts next week.
Cheat a little bit in this game, right? We want you to be creative. This is just a little transition game.
I give it a stock answer. We're excited for the season. Every coach always says that at the beginning of the year, but we do feel like we've got a good quality group here. We've got much bigger numbers than we've ever had in the past. We do have a couple of girls who are injured right now who we need to get back in the lineup, but we're pretty strong. We think we've returned 4 of our 6 seniors from last year who decided to take advantage of a 5th year, so that experience with all these freshmen, there's 16 of them, so I think we've got a good group overall, but like I said before, we need to get minutes on the field and see how it starts to pan out. The lineup at the beginning of the season, the lineup at the end of the season is always vastly different. It's just the story that unfolds, so we're excited to see what story we have this year.
You're going to be working with Sam, so just if one goes, maybe one falls.
In the early years, we looked at teams and went, oh my goodness, we're going to get absolutely hammered by this group. And I don't think we're in that position anymore. I think we feel we can compete against anyone. We recognize there are a couple of teams in the conference who are above us and have traditionally been above us, so that's the ones that we're looking to knock off. So we're not worried about anybody. We're excited to play a lot of teams, and the WAC games, of course, those are the ones that are most important because those are the ones that are going to take you postseason and hopefully beyond. That's what we're aiming for, to try and get into a WAC final and then into the national tournament.
The men's soccer team also got underway, so let's take a look.
It's definitely been one crazy week, and we've got more weeks ahead of us, but it's been really good. Practice has been good. All the freshmen came in with as much energy as a returning player. Every single person has put in all the effort that they possibly could all week, and it's been just been great.
We're young. We've got some super seniors, some seniors that came back because of COVID, that NAIA granting the year of eligibility. We've got some tremendous young players stepping up. I think you're going to like what we're seeing. It's not going to be easy. We're going to struggle. It's going to take us some games to get familiar with each other, to build that chemistry, but I feel real good about the upcoming year. Coaches in their conference picked us 6, so we've got to show we're better than that.
And play it out that way if you want, and that's a group of 3 between the green cone and the blue cones in there.
We travel out to Grace. We haven't played Grace since a couple of years ago when we went out to Bethel for a tournament at their place. Grace is going to be a very good team.
Grace, that's going to be a good game. They went to the national championship last year, and so it's going to be a good thing for us to play against them. More than have a chance to take that game with a W.
It's going to be one heck of a challenge for our players, where we're looking for the youth and the seniors to step up and see if we can play our game and give them a game and come home with a W. If we don't, I'll be very unhappy.
The football team has started to push up the pace and gear up for the tough opponents ahead, starting here with their first inter-squad scrimmage.
and mean it. Say it and mean it. 1, 2, move! Go, go.
Hi, I'm Jacob Schleicher. I'm an incoming freshman here, and I'm majoring in mechanical engineering. My favorite TV show is Outer Banks because I love the adventure, and I think it would be a really cool life to live. I really like Frankie de Jong. He's a soccer player for Barcelona, and I try to mirror my game after him. He's a really respected player around the world. I like pizza. I'm pretty basic. It's always just a great go-to meal, especially Little Caesars. When I'm hungry, it's only $5. My celebrity crush, probably Madeline Klein, Sarah Cameron from Outer Banks. She's just really pretty.
Very nice meeting that Blue Devil, and now we're going to take a break to get a message from our sponsors, but stay right where you are because we'll be back after this.
If you're a high school athlete with the dream of playing college sports, Lawrence Technological University wants you to recruit yourself. LTU offers over 24 varsity sports for men and women, along with several dozen world-class undergraduate programs. Athletic and academic scholarships are available in all sports, including its newest additions, competitive cheer and dance, esports, women's hockey, and men's and women's track and field. Visit LTUathletics.com and recruit yourself. Lawrence Tech, where Blue Devils dare.
Welcome back into the LTU Sports Report. Before the break, we got to see the women's soccer team practicing. Now let's get a taste of game action in their first scrimmage. Not to be outdone, the men's soccer team also was able to get a scrimmage in. Let's look at that along with a couple of other spotlights.
Bulldogs on 3, 1, 2, 3. Let's go.
Pretty much we're taking a look at the 40 kids that we brought in early when we wanted to see what we have, what they're capable of. That was the number one goal, coming into this new style of play, new system that we're kind of working on to prepare us for non-conference and then for conference. Honestly, just keep it as close as you can.
Good, Skanda, find the 4. Good, stay in a 2. First scrimmage, everyone had a little bit of rust, but we honestly shook it off pretty fast. We played pretty well. I thought there were definitely some breakdowns, but first game, everyone's going to have that. But we played really well. We put 2 goals in the back of the net. Unfortunately, didn't get the win, but I'm very confident for the rest of our season.
Hat off to OU, a great team. I appreciate and thankful for them giving us an opportunity to play them at their home field. Not many NAIA schools can get out there and play a D1 school. We had our chances, just couldn't finish a couple of them.
What else on 3, 1, 2, 3? Seen you that on 3.
So hello LTU hockey fans, and welcome to our first of many Alumni Spotlight interviews with LTU hockey veterans. I'm your host Dylan Morello, former LTU hockey player myself and alumni. Alongside me today is a Blue Devil legend, James O. James, thanks for joining me today.
Hey, thank you. I appreciate it. I don't know if I'm a legend, but I am a Blue Devil, so thank you for having me on.
No, no problem. So you just mentioned you are a Blue Devil. Can you tell us really why you chose LTU, how you got there, and even the recruiting process to get you on the hockey team?
How I got to LTU, the driving factor was hockey. I was, really into hockey growing up throughout my whole life. Played since I was 3 years old, and I had a really bad injury, and that allowed me to stop playing hockey, and I had dreams of playing in college. And I was actually going to play for Ferris State. And I remember junior year in high school, I had a very bad injury and I couldn't play anymore. And so I thought that my college hockey days were behind me. Except for one time I got a email invite, and I don't know how I got the email invite, but I got an email invite from Lawrence Tech to say, hey, do you want to come and try out? And it just so happened to be that I wanted my path, my education. I wanted to be going towards architecture. So I saw that they had a good architecture program, and I saw that they had, Division III hockey there, and they told me to come out and try out for 3 days, and I said, let's go. And that was a wrap.
Once you got there, well, you talk about the architecture program. Really, what did LTU offer that was above and beyond that other schools didn't? You mentioned trying to go to Ferris State as well.
I got accepted to a couple of schools, actually. I got accepted to U of M, I got accepted to Columbia, and, big schools. And yeah, they had hockey teams too, but the allure that I wanted was like my education base. Like I wanted to be small, tailored towards me so I get the most out of it. Just more of an intimate setting. So then when I researched Lawrence Tech, I saw that it wasn't a big school, but it was the right size for me. And I actually talked to some kids and I asked them, hey, what's the structure of the classes? And they told me, it's like 20 to 30 people max in a class, and the professors are one-on-one with you. And that's the kind of person I am, where I need that one-on-one attention. So I was like, I look at that structure, I look at the hockey, the campus is super nice. It's even nicer now. So I'm pretty jealous about that. Just all around package was great. And if, my recommendation to anybody that is trying to find a school that's more in tune for them, a little smaller, I think it's bigger now, but more smaller environment, and it's a sense of community, a family, and everyone kind of knows you. It's a school for you, no doubt.
Okay, so you talk about that family aspect. Take us through, the squad that you were with from the 4 years that you were here. Really, any key moments or brotherhood bonding moments you had, just the overall atmosphere in that locker room.
Yeah, what can I say? It was, hockey in general is like being in a fraternity. You didn't really have to join a fraternity. Other guys did, and that's a plus too. But hockey is a brotherhood. It's a fraternity. We look after each other. When you graduate, you need an internship, you need anything, you reach out to one of us. We're gonna most likely help you.
I was really so excited because I had been looking photos and videos, and I really wanted to form part of this team. The first teammates I met were Alice and Margot, and they were so kind to me. They make me feel so comfortable. I haven't visited many things on campus yet, but I would say that maybe the tennis courts too, because it's like a very calm space, and I don't know, I like it. In the tennis part, I expect doing a great season and play as better as I can. And on the academic part, I hope to score good results and be constant.
That's an end to this installment of the LTU Sports Report. We hope you enjoyed the episode today. Once again, I'm your host, Dylan Morello, and be sure to follow LTU Athletics on social media for more videos, photos, and articles. You can also listen to our Blue Devils in-depth podcast on Spotify, Apple, or anywhere you listen to podcasts. It's been fun for everyone here in the studio. Hope you like the show, and I will see you next time right here on the LTU Sports Report.